Okay, serious shit for my brothers and sisters, for the black man, for the black woman. It's gonna be white people to watch this too. It ain't nothing about being racist or nothing like that, but this is mainly particular for my people. Listen, if an officer goes rogue, whether he's white or black, he's just a man in blue, or a woman in blue goes rogue, R-O-G-U-E. To go rogue is like to go crazy, like to go, they're like unbalanced. It's like somebody who deviates from being correct. A person that just like go out of their way to just go bad. Whatever happens to make that person click in their mind, they basically went rogue. So instead of saying they went crazy or just they basically out of control, we say that they went rogue, R-O-G-U-E. So when an officer goes rogue and you are in fear for your life and you don't know what to do, you are to grab this officer and disarm this officer if you can. You see how Trey Songz put the nigga in the headlock at the Chiefs game last night when they tried to attack him, and he had no way of, he didn't know, like, they don't teach us in school how to protect ourselves from racist cops or cops that's trying to attack our people. So I'm telling y'all what y'all do. Same shit Malcolm X and Martin Luther King wouldn't have said it, because he was always about peace and turning the other cheek, let motherfuckers spit in his face, smack him, all that shit. We not with all that shit. We not Martin Luther King. We not none of that. This is 2021. We not with none of that turn the other cheek no more. We with all the shit. We want all the smoke. We want all the smoke nowadays. Listen, even the people that don't want the smoke, you better listen. If that officer is going rogue, you always give him the utmost respect. Yes sir, no sir, you do whatever you comply. He say leave the place, whatever. Leave the fucking place. But if it's to the point where you can't leave and he's trying to attack you aggressively, you are to block this motherfucker down. Cut your motherfucking niggerism on. Cut your niggerism on. You got a motherfucking wildness inside you. Let that switch, we always try to keep it shut down and always be so polite and everything. Fuck all that shit. Let the switch come on. You gotta become, you can't always be the fox and trying to be real. Sometimes you gotta be the lion. Get aggressive. Grab this motherfucker, this little motherfucker. And you grab him up and you hold this motherfucker. You detain him the best way you can. You unarm this motherfucker. Take his gun from him. Don't get caught with the gun. Pass the gun to somebody else and have that person, don't hold the gun. Come when the other cops come, only thing they gonna do is start shooting at whoever got the gun. Take the gun, pardon me. Take the gun, put the gun up underneath or something. Cover it up with like a shirt or something. And when they come after, cause they going, when they come, 9 times out of 10 they're not gonna shoot the motherfucker. They just holding the officer. You know what I'm saying? You holding off. They're not gonna try to shoot their own officer. You let them know. You let everybody around you know that this man don't want no problem. He's trying to stop. They're gonna try to beat you because it's one of their officers. You gotta take the lockup. They're gonna fuck you up, but it's better than killing your ass. You understand? Let the officer go when they come, but you got to hold this. You got to restrain him. Restrain this mother. You got to restrain him. You got to hold him down because he's going to try to take your life. When there's no other option, we have no other option. This is the option. Grab that motherfucking restraining and detain his ass until other officers come and release him and take him away and take you away and give you the lockup. They're going to give you some fictitious, trumped up charges because this is what they do. It's called stacking the deck. Where they say, oh, you was like they did Trey Songz. They say he was breaking and enter, like he wasn't even supposed to be there. He didn't pay for a ticket. How the fuck you get breaking and enter and trespassing and you pay for a fucking ticket? So black people, pay close attention to these words. It's not about being racist. It's about being safe because there is no policy for us. They just want to come out, shoot, kill, all that shit. So to alleviate all that, we gotta fuck them up. If you don't fuck these people up, they're gonna keep fucking you up. When will we wake up and say enough is enough? And fuck all that marching with the picket sign. Motherfuckers got bad legs now. Motherfuckers in their 40s and all that. Ain't nobody got time to be walking and fucking up a brand new pair of J's. You think I'm gonna be walking up and down the street scuffing up some fucking J's with a picket sign? And they still gonna shoot me and do all this shit to my people? Fuck that shit. I've been fucking them up since I was a little boy. I got a jacket. I got piles and piles of me on their ass, and even in jail, putting lawsuits on them and battling them in jail. Every jail, Gander, Smyrna, Georgetown. You ask any of them niggas that was locked up, they gonna Adib Sharif. He rocked and rolled with them motherfuckers, man, straight up. Regardless of what they say about him and all this yada 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 shit. You know what I'm saying? This nigga rocked and rolled with these motherfucking devils. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing about being racist. It's about being motherfucking with the realistic. The reality situation, I got a lot of white friends and I got an old white man that's like a father to me. But I also understand that not every white man is a good man. Not every white woman is a good woman. Not every black man is a good man. Not every black woman is a good woman. You got good and bad. It's literally good against bad right now. It's just a fucked up time that we in. But it's not as bad as our grandparents or the shit that they went through. It's not that bad. Our shit's bad, but not that bad. We do more bad to each other than what these people doing to us. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I try to stay away from all that racist shit, but some shit you gotta just address because it's right here in your fucking face. How you keep looking past the fucking elephant in the room? Like you keep looking past like it ain't there. Like this motherfucker gonna slap you in your goddamn face. He's slapping and spitting on you and trying to kill you. So when you get somebody who going rogue, an officer in blue, you are to apprehend him and detain him, disarm him, give the gun to somebody else to tuck it away. And when them people come, they gonna come and try to fuck you up and all that shit. That's part of the go down. They gonna come in and get you, but the other motherfuckers that's there need to keep the cameras rolling and all that shit, because they not gonna help you. These motherfuckers are choking you and all that shit. You gonna have to let this motherfucker go eventually, but he's not gonna have his gun to kill you. Like, you know, his sergeant them come, they just gonna come and see that he's being held because he's out of control. They gonna fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do that. You're gonna get a beat down, but you're gonna get cuffed and you're gonna get took away. It's gonna be like detained. They can't have you thinking that you just gonna keep grabbing our officers up. But enough of us start grabbing them up, they gonna start putting policies in place to say, next time y'all do this, y'all getting fucked up out there. Don't be surprised when y'all going in these motherfucking neighborhoods and these motherfucking neighborhood people start fucking y'all up, throwing bottles and bricks at your car and shit. Y'all can't get your job done because y'all keep bringing pain and trouble to these people community. Trey Songz was absolutely correct in what he did. The people was heckling him in the back. He turned around and said, yo, cut it the fuck out. But the white officer grabbed him up and started fucking him up. And I'm putting myself in his shoes as a black man. Fuck all that other shit. Just me as a black man walking my everyday life, because I go through a lot of ugly shit. You know, I'm dark skinned. The darker the berry, it ain't the sweeter the fucking juice. It's the fuck on and popping out here for niggas that look like me. You better motherfucking be politically correct, motherfucking ready to rock. You gotta be, he had told me a long time ago. He said, yo, youngin', you gotta be foxy enough to avoid the trap. When you get caught up in the trap, you gotta be lying enough to get the fuck up out of it. That means you gotta bust a head or two. So you gotta be alright with that shit. I always been comfortable busting the head. That's part of my go there. I ain't got no problem with my grandmama used to tell me since a little boy. If you can't beat them, you pick something up and you bust them upside the head. Well, Granny, R.I.P. Granny, that shit right there, that policy got me a lot of time in prison. So now I'm trying to find a different approach because we already know that's part of my makeup. I ain't got no problem with busting the head or putting you somewhere where somebody can't. It's gonna be a hard time finding you, and it's gonna be a lot of investigation trying to figure out what the fuck happened to you. I'm down with all that shit. I'd rather go another route and be with the Lord and praying and everything. But when I got people trying to attack me because of my color and my skin, I gotta defend myself. I gotta teach my sons and daughter, this is how you motherfucking hold this motherfucking racist man down. You gotta bust it. If I could bust his head and get away with it, but you know they got them body cameras. If I can bust his head and get away with it, that's what I'm gonna do. But before I bust his head, I'm just gonna detain him and choke him and hold him a little bit and let him know, no. I'm not against you, bro. I don't want to hurt you, but I can't let you hurt me neither. I will go home to my family.